As a conservancy, we are very conscious of the water scarcity issue, and it's incumbent on every district and every area to really take responsibility, take ownership of managing this very scarce resource and utilizing it to the best advantage of everybody.
So when Twane approached us to be involved in the walk, we were absolutely delighted. It was a definite yes.
We're currently standing at the catchment of the Karkloof River. We're about to embark on the journey of 64 kilometers along the Karkloof River stretch from catchment to Confluence. We're really looking forward to what the data we collect along the way is going to tell us.
Okay, so today we're essentially looking for two things. One, the condition of the riverine banks and anything to do with either side of the river, the vegetation, any signs of erosion. All of that is linked to a river health audit, or RHA. We'll capture that on the tablet. And then we're also going to be doing mini SAS at suitable sites.
The mini SAS is each aquatic invertebrate got a different scores. So we're using those invertebrates to tell us the story about the river condition, if the river is clean or it's polluted.
In addition to mini SAS, technical instrument was used which measures 4 different water quality variables. This included pH, the dissolved oxygen, the electrical conductivity, and then also temperature, and then also the water clarity tube.
And we also took water samples to send to the lab for testing of E. coli, nitrates and phosphate.
Okay, so what have we got here? So there's a bigger one.
We are doing mini SAS here assessment, and we found some Mena mayfly and other mayfly, also some caddisfly. That's indication of a healthy river condition.
So from the WWF perspective, to be a good water steward, you really need to know and understand where your water comes from, the catchment context, the land use, how you use it, your particular impact on it, and then where your water goes to.
The Karkloof River lies in the Mngeni catchment, which actually supplies water to the cities of Pietermaritzburg and Durban. So it's very important that as forestry and as the farmers who are high up in the catchment and at the source of the water, we maintain these water resources in a good quality to ensure that the cities continue to have good water supply.
How the Conservancy came about the concept of the river walk, in conjunction with the Irrigation Board, realizing the critical nature of this catchment, we needed to audit the state of the river from source right through to the confluence with the Mngeni, and to enable us to manage the threats and to further improve on the good practice that was witnessed along the journey.
So it's been quite interesting in terms of the stuff that we've been getting. For instance, the amount of wattle that is here, and there's been quite a lot of bramble along the river edges, and also blackjack, which is part of those alien invasives.
So ground trees have got involved in the river walk based on our history of being involved in the catchment on a 1-year project to monitor water quality and flows within the catchment to assist the Irrigation Board, and that's funded by the WWF.
Well, we've been involved with WWF for about the last 18 months. They've assisted us greatly with water quality assessments, and luckily for me, I've been the recipient of the variable speed drive technology trial. Just with progress over time, with new technologies coming on board, with the introduction of moisture probes, variable speed drives, center pivots, etc., we've been able to become a lot more efficient in our operations.
So one of the tools that we're using on this walk is an application which can be put on a mobile phone or a tablet. And this is very useful. Anybody can download it. You can then use that to capture data. And at the end of the walk, we're going to use that to populate a report which will be distributed to the farmers and the Conservancy and various stakeholders.
I think it's great that we've actually found stoneflies in this section of the river, especially having come through the farmlands.
I started conservation tillage in about 1991, and we progressed to doing very little to no actual mechanical intervention of the soils at all. So the advantages of doing this is that we improve the organic material of the soil, the biology of the soil improves significantly, it significantly reduces the runoff and erosion of the soil, particularly in an environment like we have here in the Karkloof where we have very high rainfalls. So that has become a real benefit for us as conservation tillers.
So in terms of rehabilitation, what SAPI has done is we've removed all of the commercial timber that was previously planted in this area. We've also had to do some intensive weed control to enable the natural vegetation to recolonize the area.
So it's day 4 of our journey along the Karkloof River. We're walking on the wetland that SAPI have rehabilitated, so we're really excited to see what results show us at the end of the wetland.
So when we got to the Confluence, it was quite amazing to see that the water condition had improved and the river had healed itself.
We're really hoping that from what we've just done, it will inspire, motivate and challenge others to get involved in their rivers.
We've just been going through some of the initial results from the walk, and it's been so interesting to see that river health always improves after it's flown through an area of natural vegetation. We really need more collective action to face the challenges in our catchments. And this walk has typified that, I feel. We've had a lot of partners and stakeholders coming together in a short space of time to contribute where they can. If you would like to do something similar in your catchment, visit the Ground Truth website and go to the River Walk Toolkit.